What's up, people? Happy Thursday. Hope all you're having a great day so far. Um, I tolerated today's episode of General Hospital. It was some parts that irritated the fuck out of me. So let me get the irritation part out of the way first. Dante, Valerie, Lulu, Maxie, Nathan, because I have a lot to say about this. I think Crimson and Lulu are gonna drive Maxie fucking crazy. Did you see the scene where Lulu came into the diner and she was talking to Maxie, telling her all the problems about her and Dante while Maxie was on the phone with somebody about Crimson? That's enough shit to drive me crazy. How the hell am I supposed to listen to your problems and talk to a person on the phone about business all at the same time? Like, I was just looking at Maxie like, okay, how you gonna get out of this one? I felt bad for Maxie. I said, oh Lord, this is enough to drive a person to drink. Um, so here's what I have to say about this whole Dante Valerie going on a date. First of all, Nathan needs to get a storyline and mind his business because he's starting to annoy me. Lulu, this whole storyline is giving me a migraine. I need a sedative. Like seriously, this whole storyline is irking the fuck out of me. Because on one hand, I'm sick and tired of everybody blaming Lulu for this shit. Like this is pissing me off. Let me say one thing about this whole situation as far as blaming Lulu. Let me just break this down one time why I feel Lulu is not fully to blame. And I say fully. Do I think partly she's to blame? Of course. It takes two to ruin a marriage. But she's not fully to blame. And I'm going to tell you why. I think she's blame. I think you can blame her when it comes to her lying to Dante about going out of town with Dylan and the whole Lucky Ethan situation. Is she to blame for that? Hell yeah. Because as a spouse, you should be honest with your spouse. Of course. I feel like yeah, she's to blame for that. But that's where the blame stops. She is not responsible for her husband sticking his little wee wee in her cousin. She's not to blame for that. Sorry, but no. She how the hell is she to blame for a grown man making a conscious grown man decision? How is she to blame for that? Sorry, but no, she's not to blame for that. And I'm sick and tired of everybody trying to act like it's okay for Dante to cheat because oh his wife lied to him. But she didn't cheat on him though. Even if she did cheat on him, even if she did cheat on him, two wrongs don't make a right. If he go out and sleep with somebody just because his wife slept with somebody, that you're just as wrong as she is. But she didn't do that. She did not do that. All she's guilty of is lying to you about why she went out of the country with her ex. That's all she's guilty of. That's it. And he didn't even give her a chance to explain the first sign of trouble in their marriage. What did he do? He banged her cousin. And I think the reason it was so easy for him to just sleep with Valerie without even really thinking about it was because subconsciously, ever since she came to town, he been wanting to screw her. I think subconsciously in the back of his mind, he been wanting to bang her, and I think that's the reason he did it. He was looking for any excuse, and Lulu provided that excuse. It's called a man being a man, basically, is what Dante was doing. So I'm sick and tired of everybody trying to blame Lulu. She's only blameful for lying to him about why she left Port Charles with Dylan. That's where it stops. That's where it starts and that's where it ends. The rest is on Dante and Valerie. So if y'all want to keep blaming Lulu, it says a lot about you and how you handle shit. Cause let me tell you something. I don't think she should take the full blame for this. Now, as far as everything else, as far as this date, Dante is the son of a bitch. Because let me tell you something, just because she filed for separation, that means you get to date other people. You're still wearing your wedding ring. He still visibly has a ring on his finger. She never even filed for divorce. She hesitated to even file for separation. Let me just clarify this one more time. Hopefully, this is the last time I have to say this. Separation is not divorce. She filed separation. Separation is a formality. That is for you two, for the husband and the wife, or it's just for you two to go your separate ways for a minute, get yourself together individually, then come together and get your marriage back right. And that means going to counseling, do whatever you got to do to see if you can work this out. And if you can't work it out, and you know in your heart that you can't work it out, and this person is not the person you want to be with, then file for divorce. That's what separation is for, because it's something to see if you can work this out, see if if the marriage is something worth fighting for, if you can salvage this. That's why Lulu filed that paper, because in Lulu's mind, she was thinking about her husband, she was thinking about the life that they built the last 4 years, and she was thinking about her son. That's why she filed the separation instead of the divorce, because any other person would have filed for that divorce. She didn't do that, and I commend her for not doing that, because I feel like filing for divorce immediately because your spouse cheated on you, I feel like that's a cop out, especially if it only happened one time. I'm not excusing anybody's behavior, but I'm just saying it's a cop out to I see I read about celebrities doing this all the time. Something goes wrong in the marriage, what do? They file for divorce. That's why the divorce rate is so high now, because everybody's filing for divorce without even trying to work out this marriage. And these are people who've been married for 20 years. Some celebrities who've been married 18 years, 15 years, they just file for divorce. Now, I don't live with these people. I don't know if they tried to work it out and then they couldn't and they filed for divorce, but I just go off of what I hear and what I read, from their own words and interviews that they do. So I feel like it's a cop out to immediately file for divorce. File for separation, go to therapy, do what you gotta do, and if you can't work it out, then divorce. Call it a day. But I feel like that I commend Lulu for thinking of her child and trying to work this thing out. That's why she filed the separation. And for Dante to make a date with her cousin, I feel like that's low down, it's trifling, and you're not even trying to fight for this marriage. You keep saying, oh, Lulu basically made it clear the marriage is over. Her making it clear that the marriage is over is divorce papers on the desk. That's how she would make it clear that it's over. Did she file for divorce? No. She filed separation. Separation is not divorce. That's divorce is around the corner, but it's not quite there. And she never even really mentioned divorce to him. She never said that to him, that, oh, I'm filing for divorce. She never said that to him. So for him to come up to that conclusion, I feel he's looking for any excuse. And he's acting like an asshole because he has hurt feelings that his wife left him. So his little feelings are hurt. So now he's gravitating towards Valerie. I feel like this whole thing with him and Valerie is lust. It's not love. It's not romantic. It's lust. They have no romantic chemistry. It's just sexual tension. That's basically what it is. I think in Valerie's mind, this is romantic. Her mind, she wants to explore this and see if they could become a couple. His mind, he's not thinking with this head. He's thinking with that one. Not this one, that one. And I think that's what this is about for him. It's different for her, but it's sex with him. That's what it is. Cause I feel like deep down, Lulu's the one he wants to be with. Remember when he first came to town? Look at the way he courted her and dated her. He would have died for Lulu. Would he do the same for Valerie? Would he court Valerie like that? No, no. You only do shit like that for your real love. Come on now. You only go that extra mile for the one that you really love, not the bitch that you're banging on the side. This is all about lust. And let me just give some advice for Valerie. How you get them is how you lose them. So the way she got Dante is the way she's gonna lose him. If this bitch think that he gonna be loyal to her, faithful to her if they ever get into a relationship, think again. If he could do this to his wife, break up his home, sleep with you twice, and have no remorse and just disrespect his wife like this, disrespect his marriage, disrespect his child, break up his child's home like this, what do you think he's capable of doing to you? She needs to think about that. Because that's an old saying. How you get them is how you're gonna lose them. So Valerie, enjoy all of this while it lasts, because it won't. Um, I was hoping Jordan would have nipped this in the bud, but I guess she won't. So it is what it is. And when Lulu came to the precinct to tell Jordan basically to snitch on them and try to get Dante fired, I agree with Maxie. She should do another course of action. Because, yeah, you're going to get Dante fired, but the goal is to get revenge on both of them. You're not getting revenge on both, you're only getting revenge on one. So I feel like I'm all for Lulu getting revenge at this point on Dante and Valerie because they deserve it. They're walking around smug, happy, flirting around in the precinct. without a care in the world, blaming Lulu for everything. So you know what? I want her to get revenge, and I think Maxie is the perfect person to help her do this, because it's an old saying that I picked up from the late great J.R. Ewing from Dallas, Larry Hagman. Vengeance is a dish best served cold. So I hope and I pray that this dish that they're serving up is as cold as ice. And I can't wait because Dante is a piece of trash at this point to me. He tries so hard not to be like Sonny, but let me tell you something. You're the carbon copy of Sonny, at least in this aspect. Because Sonny did the same thing to his women that Dante did to Lulu. You love them, you leave them. All you think about is your penis instead of your brain. You don't think about the real shit that you're giving up. It's like a 80-20 rule. It's like in marriage, you only get 80% of what you need. But then you got that 20%. That 20% looks good to you for that moment. And that's what Dante had. Lulu was Dante's 80%. She gave him 80% of everything he needed and wanted. But Valerie was that 20%, that young, sexy, you know, that's that 20%. But he's gonna go to 20, and once he gets 20, he's gonna start to miss that 80. He's gonna miss that. But it's gonna probably be too late for him to get that 80 back. So now he's stuck with 20. And once you lose 80 and you get that 20 ain't that damn appetizing to you no more. That's what I'm saying. Sonny is a piece of trash when it comes to women. Look what he did to Carly. When he was married to Carly, Sonny had two kids out of wedlock when he was married to Carly. He had he had Christina in 2002, and then he got Sam pregnant. It's ridiculous. But anyway, I digress. What else? Monica. I loved her scene with Tracy when they were going over the holiday gala and they were the holiday gala and they were trying to figure out the theme and the color, and they chose kind of like a nutcracker theme, but Tracy said it was a working title. So she put Monica in charge of the auction, the silent auction, and now they had a little challenge about who's gonna um bring in the most money for the charity. I'm gonna tell you who I pick. I pick Monica over Tracy at this point. Oh, who's gonna bring in the most money? So that's my question to all of you. Who do you think is gonna win this silent auction battle of the quartermains? Are you team Tracy or are you team Monica? I'm team Monica, so let me know. Usually I would be team Tracy. It depends on the challenge, but this time I'm a rock with Monica on this one. So she went to go see Ava at the gallery to get some art to donate to the charity. And of course, Monica's still pissed at Ava for getting AJ killed. And of course, Ava's trying to downplay her role, but Monica was not trying to have it. Um, she basically put Ava in her fucking place, and I was here for it. I loved it. She told that bitch off, like, I want your art. She told her, I want your art. I don't want to partner with you. I want your art. I don't want you. I said, yes, Monica, let it be known. I love the scene between Ava and Paul though. Their sexual chemistry is like off the chart. I don't know what's gonna happen with that relationship, but I'm quite curious to find out where it's gonna go. Um, so Tracy needed Paul's help because she wanted him to be her date at the gala, and I think I heard Ava was supposed to be jealous about that, but I guess he's gonna be her date or whatever. So anyway, Anna she bumped into Dr. Maddox on the dock. It's a strange place to be jogging, but okay. Um, why do it look like it's dark on the pier, but it's daylight? I think I don't know. Was it? I think no. I think it was night. I don't know. But anyway, it's kind of a weird place to be jogging. So basically, he kind of tried to blackmail her because she quit her therapy sessions, and he told her, "Well, if you don't come back to therapy, I'm gonna go to the PCPD and turn you in for shooting Carlos." Here's my thing. Can he do that? I thought therapist is doctor-patient confidentiality. He can't do that. Whatever she told him in therapy is confidential. The only way he could report a crime is if it's already in progress. That means if it happens, if she just told him that she's about to commit a crime. Once the crime is already committed, he can't tell. If the crime is about to happen, then he can tell. But if a crime has already happened, he can't report it. Um so anyway, Anna assured him that she was gonna fix this mess that she's in or whatever. She was gonna figure out a way. I hope she do. Cause I'm tired of seeing Anna like this. Like I want her to be clear of all these charges, bogus charges. Even though she did shoot an unarmed man, I mean, but come on now, apples and oranges. Um. So anyway, Carlos is like a little stalker. Carlos is a stalker. He's starting to annoy me now. But I wish Sabrina would have just told Michael the truth, cause Michael don't deserve this to bond all over a baby that ain't even his. And she's sure that the baby not his either, because I was sure that the baby wasn't his either, since they want to say that the baby Carlos. Um, but Michael was excited, Felix basically sold his soul to the devil to help Sabrina by faking that ultrasound, by making it seem like she's 20 weeks pregnant instead of actually she's way more pregnant than she appears to be. Then he tried to make it. He lied and said she's 20 weeks. She's way more than 20 weeks. Um, so now Carlos overheard their conversation. Now he got confirmation that the baby's his. And he wants Sabrina to leave the country with him so they could raise their baby together. But she's hell bent on raising it with Michael. Um, Either way, when this is all said and done, the consequences are gonna be hell. Because Michael is gonna go batshit crazy when he finds out the truth. Hell is gonna rain down on Sabrina like she ain't never seen before. I'm telling you, I would hate to be her because when Cujo get a hold of her, it's gonna be a problem because you know how Carly is. Carly's a pit bull. That's a junkyard dog. And once she find out what Sabrina lied about, may God have mercy on her soul, because Carly won't. Um. So anyway, what else happened on this shit? I'm trying to think what else happened in this episode. I think that's everything. Um. Yeah, I think that's everything on this episode. So anyway, I hope all you have a great day. If I'm forgetting something, just tell me in the comments and I'll give you my opinion on it. But I think because there was so much going on, I think this is everything though. Um, so anyway, I hope all you have a great day. I'll see you all tomorrow. See you all later. Have a great day.